Hello everyone, today we will look into a demonstration of Crew AI. All of you have heard about this term, one of the good multi-AI agent systems. Today we are going to see how we can do an automatic research and content creation using Crew AI. Before I go to the code, I don't want to go through this deck in details. I want to go directly into the demo. We want to see the framework of building and managing multi-agent system, automate research, planning, writing and editing tasks. So if you can see, there is one thing called as a research, planning, writing, designed to improve productivity in the content creation workflow. So if you can see, we have tools, we have tasks, and the LLMs are being iterated for giving the response, having reasoning and acting, which we are going to talk about the React framework. Plus, we are going to use multiple systems. Like example, for researcher, we have a task, and we have an LLM that works along with that. Similarly, for writer, we have that specific task defined that is working closely with this agent. So two agents that are there. In a nutshell, what we are going to see that all the three agent, task and crew, they work simultaneously, and there is a concept of role playing which we will discuss, and we should focus on goals and expectations. One agent can do multiple tasks. Task and agent should be very much granular. Task can be executed in different ways, and it is very easy to use Crew AI to do this automatically. So what we are going to see that quickly, that agents are modular with specific roles and goal. They collaborate, and we have three main agents. One is the planner, which we'll talk about in the code. The goal is to plan, engage and factually accurate content. Then we have writer, writes insightful and factually correct content. And then we have the editor. The third one edits the blog post for grammar, style and organizational alignment. So, and after these three, we have defined the three agents. We have the tasks. For every agent there is a task. So the task includes a description, expected output and an assigned agent. So the assigned agent for every task, there are tasks that agents that we have created on the top. So the first one is planning, comprehensive content plan. Then we have the writing, how they write it, and then we have the editing. So these are the three different agents and three different tasks. Don't get confused about this. We will start directly go into the code where we will start having a look at this. So to run this code, the first thing is we need to install Crew AI tools and LangChain, the framework that we are using. So we import agent task. We try to make sure we connect the model. We put the API key. We put the get the API key, if you can see, just to check whether the API key is connected. So first we create the first planner, that is the agent, the first agent that I told you, we create this planner. So for that we have three things. One is the role, the goal and the backstory. Backstory is like the role play, and topic is our parameter, it's our attribute that we are trying to use. So this is the first part that we are having, if you can see. Then we have this is the first one, then this is the second one, this is writer. So writer, in the same way, the second agent is our writer. Three things we require: role, goal and backstory, with topic being the parameter. And the third one is editor. Same, we have that thing that we mentioned in the PowerPoint. Once we have this, then we create the task. So I need to keep creating this, because if I don't create this, it is not going to run. 1, 2, 3. Once this is done, we have the task. So task, as I told you, it has three things: description, expected output, and what is the agent that we create on the top. So for every agent we have a task, what the task it is doing. In details description we have put it there, and we have an outcome of one task. Here the outcome is a comprehensive content plan document with an outline, audience analysis and SEO, keyword and resources. Let me run this. Then we have something, let me just put this on the not able to shift this. So let me put this on the center so I can see this. So this thing is done. We have run this. The second one is the write. The write task is using the agent writer, and it is using the description, and expected outcome is a written blog. Edit agent is editor. So for every agent we have a task. Then we have a crew. This is the most important part. Give all the three agents and the three tasks. And verbose is equal to true. It will give you description of what all it is doing in details. Then running the queue. Once this is done, it's so simple. We set the agent, we set the task, and then we can just give a topic. So here we are given a topic, artificial intelligence, and you can see how it is working. So entering the new crew agent executor chain. So it is first taking the first chain, and it is working, taking the output of one chain. If you can see step by step, everything that it is doing, you can see in details. I can now give an answer. This is the final answer. So it takes all the steps, what we are seeing. So if you can see the pink one, first is the, if you see the first one, it will go to the content planner, working agent content planner, then starting the task. Once this is done, then after the content planner, what we had the content writer. This is what is happening in pink, and then we have the editor. This is what is happening in the editor, and this is something that we see. And if you want to display this in a markdown or in an HTML markdown, we can do something like this. So this is something that we have got. Try it for yourself. Like suppose I want to do something in the space of generative AI. So I can just, now everything is done. What I do, result is equal to crew dot kickoff, input is topic. So what is our topic? This input goes on the top, and now the agent starts working step by step. So this is how it works. Who are the key players in generative AI, and all the details that are there. Right now, Crew AI, we are easily using OpenAI to get the LLM working for us at the back end, and Crew AI is doing step by step everything. Now if you can see, everything is happening, and then we can use this concept of and I can use this is doing a pretty good job. You don't need to worry about prompt engineering and all those things. And I go here, I just do whatever results I get, exploring the latest trends, and I'm getting something that looks very nice. Clip layers, and then you can also play around with this, format it accordingly, but this is how Creo AI works. So just to summarize everything, this slide tells it well. The agent performs better while doing this role playing, and what I can do here is I can put this down, so that after you know all the tasks, after you know the task, the crew overview that happens, and you will understand. So let me put this together on there. So this is like a before the takeaway, right? Crew overview. So these are the things that happen, and this is the learning that we can see overall, that we need to understand the this we have agents and we have tasks, and accordingly things happen together, and the output of one agent goes as an input to the other. Everyone, the main thing about what I like about agent is focus on a specific task, do it properly, and then move it to the next specific task. So that is the reason why we get a very good output, and this is a very simple demonstration of how we can use Crew AI to do the agent framework. One thing that you have realized in the code, even though we are not using the reason and acting platform, but the way we have done the prompting is very much detailed. You are working on, you collect information that helps. Then, so the combination of the prompts that we see here, if you see on a larger context, it acts as a reasoning and acting. And that is why the reason, the better the quality of your prompts that you have written in every agent and every task determines the quality of your output. So in this editor, if I just mention your goal is to you are an editor who receives a blog post from the content writer. So if you need to put a specific word limit, you can do it in the writer. You are writing a new piece on this topic. You can mention here, uh, in the backstory, goal, write an insightful, factual, accurate opinion piece about the topic in 1500 words. So you can see, just I just do this in 1500 words. So now once I do this, I run this writer, I run this editor again. Let me run this task again, and then you will see the difference. It is going to just change accordingly. Crew AI, and then I go here and for the generative AI space. So here, so because what I want to make sure that the words are high. So once I click this, you will see it is increasing the word limit, and you will see much bigger output. I think this is approximately 1500 words, but just to make sure, it is in that specific SEO length for Google to take it forward. The problem is, if you limit a specific word, the quality may go down. So let me just copy this. Let me just copy this and save it in a Word, and then let us see how many words by default. This is around 577 words. And now the one that I have done, you can see this is little bit more elaborate, but let us see. Yeah, if you can see, now it is giving more details about the key players, so which looks a little bit better. So if you give the number of words, then you may get a little bit detailed answer, which may somewhat suffice your 844. Yeah, so it is a little bit more than the other one. So this is how you have to play around with this, work around with this, and see how you get the better output. It is an easier way to get started for building agents, multi agents. So everything is working in sequence, step by step, and this is how we take it further. So we will be moving towards a little bit more advanced topics in the future, but this is a very good way to get started with Q AI. Here you don't need any the only thing that you require here is the open AI key, and everything else is open source for you to use. See you and talk to you in the next video.